Yes.
And Ms. Davis, did you get someone hired?
No, it's kind of expensive, but
Who'd
real
you-
expensive. I'm not even working right now, but I went through
Who'd you talk to?
the legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid. It's a
Okay.
place that help you get a lawyer, but they say it could take 6 months to a year. So
Okay. So did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
the first three that I talked to, wow, I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like 2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right. And then I reset you to talk to them more or get someone hired. So
I
did you
talked to
talk?
Brenshaw. I talked.
To
I
who?
can't remember their name. Brenshaw. There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks
I
like
already.
you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail. Right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay.
The
So
first time,
I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do. Right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Okay. So are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on. Second. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What is that?
What does that mean?
I don't. But what with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine.
Uh,
Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th. Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you test illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to in the past not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I
just
will
want
make
you
an
to
example.
understand my situation. Like
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how the patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right, go back with the bailiff. And Mr. Volry, were you able to get someone hired?
I don't remember what.
All right, did you talk to some lawyers?
So,
Who'd you talk to?
Brittany Holmes, James Martin Macon,
Mhm.
Mr. Getz,
Bert. Mhm.
Did you any Jeffries?
Say the last one.
Jeffries,
Uh-huh.
Thomas Kelly, and Mr. Roebuck.
Okay. And-
they signed on the bank.
Perfect. Thank you so much for doing what I asked you to do. Where are you on being able to maybe get someone hired?
What do you mean I'm unable to, because I'm disability.
You are on and you receive disability. How much do you receive? Okay, so I'm going to find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for bringing that paperwork with you. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she will let you know who that lawyer is and give you your instructions on contacting them, okay? Thank you, sir. Step right over here.
No matter what those names, and I have Charlie Ramos is hired right now for another case, but we talked to. So I talked to Dustin Galmore, and we all appointed me.
Speak up, please.
I appointed Mr. Alex Parker, and I talked to Brittany Holmes.
Okay.
Just
So are you wanting to hire Mr. Rojas because you have him on something else, or are you going to be?
we're going to talk about to see how we're going to proceed with the case, whenever, knowing that the non-affidavits has already been signed for the prosecution.
Right.
So we're going to see how we're going to proceed from there.
So are you going to hire him to take care of this case then?
I now would have to see how much my money coming in, we'll see how it would work out.
Are you working?
Yes, ma'am, I work for the local 479 Reason Hall, Alabama.
Okay, so you need to get Mr. Rojas or someone hired before that next court date so that they can get with the district attorney.
Yes.
Sometimes when someone files an affidavit of non-prosecution, it takes care of the case. Sometimes it does not. It just depends on the case and the district attorneys, how they feel about that. So you still need to get an attorney hired.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you need to do that before that next court date, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk.
Okay.
And Mr. Griffin, did you get someone hired?
No, the last time I came, you told me I didn't qualify. I tried 6 lawyers, different lawyers. I couldn't afford them.
Who'd you talk to?
I gave you all the names. And those two.
But since last time, who'd you talk to?
I went back to the same ones, just trying to.
Why would you go
Yeah.
back to the same ones if you couldn't afford them before?
I talked to 7 lawyers. Like they all around the same price, 5,000 more. I can't afford that though. I didn't find anything lower than that.
Yeah, I mean, you filled out the affidavit and by law, you do not qualify. So
I'm trying to ask why is that because
because your total income is $6,800 a month and your expenses that you put here are $2,260, which according to this means you have $4,600 left every month.
I told her anything was nowhere near 6.
You filled this out. I did it. And you swore under oath that it was true.
What did I sign? I get paid about 2,000 a month, and I pay child support. I have 7 kids. I pay child support for.
You put 0 on child support.
I put 0 on child support.
Well, no, you put that you pay child support for it. Yeah. That's all on here.
Yeah, I'm not understanding how it gets to 6,000.
I'm reading what you wrote. Unless
Unless I misunderstood, I'm sorry for interrupting. Unless I misunderstood some of the things on there or something, like I can bring checks to bank accounts, all that. I can do all that. I can't.
Hold on, I'm printing it out.
I was ready to finish this case and like I have evidence, the girl to indicate.
I don't need to get it. I can't talk to you about that, but see, tell me. I mean, do you see the total on the left-hand column?
Because under assets, it has a car. My car is
The other side, where you say your income is $6,800.
See that? But I added up assets, which is my car, and I had it worth around $6,000 or something. So I just added that number to that. Like I said, I must have did something wrong. I don't know. But
So you make how much a week?
I make like 18 an hour. I get paid bi-weekly. My check be like 1,200, 1,300.
So bi-weekly about 12 or 1,300. So total monthly is about 24. Okay. All right, so then based on that, you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. So I'm going to make that notation on here. You want to now, you may have them sit down. Step in front of the clerk. She'll let you know who your attorney is going to be. Brad Thibodeau.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your initial appearance, Mr. Thibodeau, in cause number 25 DCCR 0542. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of criminal mischief, impersonating public service from March 18th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Not impersonating, impairing or interrupting public communications, excuse me. So-
No.
Okay, so what I'll do, Mr. Thibodeau, is I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days or so to give you some time to try to get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? If you step in front of the clerk over here, she'll give you that reset notice.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Couch, had you, the bondsman, you're on a bond in a misdemeanor case. It looks like on that violation of a protective order.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were, so for the record, you were arrested. It looks like January 29th of this year,
Mhm.
26, on a burglary of a habitation case. Just listen. You were arrested for that, right?
Well, I'm really not sure what I was arrested for.
Okay.
My
well,
ex-wife,
hang on.
okay,
So you were arrested for burglary of a habitation and interference with emergency request for service. And the magistrate gave you a $25,000 personal bond and just let you were just released from custody.
yes, ma'am.
After that date, on February 14th of 2026, you were arrested again, and that one for violation of a protective order.
Okay,
You made bond on that case and you were given a $2,000 bond on that case. All of this information has been brought to my attention and I am at this time, I've got Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you and Ms. Malfino is here on behalf of the district attorney's office. Based on the fact that you were arrested for a violation of a protective order after you were let out without a bond really on the burglary of a habitation, I'm going to find that you're at large without proper bond on the burglary of a habitation case, which is cause number 26 DCCR 0328. I'm going to set that bond at this time at $50,000.
oh my goodness.
There will be a condition of that bond that you have absolutely no contact or communication with.
Allison
What's the last name?
Couch.
So that means in person. That means obviously communication or in person.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you will also be required as a condition of that bond, if you make it, to wear a GPS monitoring device at all times. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go back with the bailiff.
Um,
You
This
go back
is-
with the bailiff. Visit with Mr. Rojas.
okay.
Good morning, Mr. Coleman. I said good morning. I didn't hear you. All right, sir, you Cameron LeBlanc?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. LeBlanc was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the 3rd-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, we have, Judge.
State has judge.
Any additions or corrections?
Dishes and corrections.
Not from the state. We just asked you to follow the agreement of the parties, judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Mr. LeBlanc, at this time, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is a great opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction on the record. And at the end of the probation, if you successfully complete it, the case will actually be dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and go to prison for between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation's gonna call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over all of your paperwork.
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
See, Mr. Comerford, on J